Guiding light. In a hotel where everything wants you dead, one entity wants you to survive. Guiding light has no physical form. It exists only as blue glowing particles that appear when you need help most. Stuck in a dark room for too long, guiding light illuminates the next door. Can't find a hidden key, it sparkles over the location. Running from certain death, it highlights the correct path. This entity serves as the game's narrator, offering advice when you die and guidance when you're lost. It actively interferes with other entities to protect you. When you first enter the library at room 50, guiding light knocks over a lamp to distract the creature hunting you. No one knows what guiding light actually is. No one knows why it helps. In a place designed to kill you, something wants you to escape. Trust the blue light, it's the only friend you have.
Timothy.
There's a 1 in 200 chance that when you open a drawer, Timothy is waiting inside. Timothy is a small spider, that's it. No cosmic horror, no reality-bending powers, just a spider that jumps at your face, deals 5 damage, and disappears. The community has adopted Timothy as a mascot precisely because of how harmless it is compared to everything else. Timothy can spawn in any drawer, any number of times throughout your run. The jump scare is more startling than dangerous, a brief moment of panic before you realize nothing bad actually happened. In a game filled with entities that can hear your heartbeat and chase you through burning hallways, Timothy exists as a reminder that sometimes horror is just a spider in a drawer. The least dangerous thing in the hotel, somehow that makes the jump scare worse.
Jack.
There's a face waiting inside the closet, and it's smiling at you. Jack appears as a black and white head with dark hollow eyes and an unsettling grin showing only its top teeth. Half its face is shrouded in darkness, its neck fading into smoke. Unlike most entities, Jack exists purely to terrify. It deals no damage whatsoever. Jack has a 1 in 200 chance to appear when you try to hide in a closet. The doors slam shut in your face, that horrible smile inches away, and you cannot enter. Open the closet again and Jack vanishes, allowing you to hide normally. But Jack has another spawn condition, a 1 in 2,000 chance every time you open any door. When this triggers, the entire room floods with blood-red light. The windows turn crimson. Jack's face fills your screen with a deafening sound before disappearing. The psychological damage is intentional. In a game where hiding saves your life, Jack teaches you that even safety can betray you. That grin appears when you're most vulnerable, when rush is coming and you need that closet.
Ice.
Most entities indoors punish you for not paying attention. Eyes punishes you for looking. This entity appears as multiple floating eyeballs surrounded by a purple glow. It hovers in rooms, watching, waiting. If you stare at it, you take 10 damage per tick. The longer you look, the more health you lose. Survival is simple, don't look, walk past while keeping your gaze averted. Eyes won't chase you, won't attack you, won't do anything except watch. The damage only triggers when you watch back. The purple glow serves as a warning. You'll always know Eyes is present before you enter its space. The challenge isn't finding it. The challenge is resisting the urge to look at the thing staring at you. In a game built around observation and awareness, Eyes teaches the most important lesson. Sometimes survival means looking away.
Hide.
The safest action indoors is hiding. Hide exists to make sure you never feel safe doing it. This entity has no visible form. It exists inside closets, under beds, within any hiding spot you use for too long. Overstay your welcome and the screen turns red. Text appears, get out. Your heartbeat grows louder. Ignore the warning and hide forces you out, dealing 40% health damage and blocking you from hiding again until a cooldown finishes. The timing decreases as you progress. Early in the game, you can hide for extended periods. By room 80, you have seconds before hide activates. This creates an impossible tension with entities like rush and ambush that require hiding to survive. Hide doesn't kill you directly. It removes your safety net at the worst possible moment. The closet that saved your life becomes a trap. The hotel doesn't want you to feel safe, not even in a closet.
Screech.
That single sound has killed more players than almost any other queue indoors. Screech spawns in dark rooms, floating silently until it whispers that 2-syllable warning. You have seconds to find it and stare directly at it. Succeed and Screech screams and vanishes. Fail, and it bites you for 40 damage. Screech resembles a slimy, squid-like creature with a disturbingly wide smile. Its texture suggests a connection to seek, possibly the same species or substance. Light sources reduce the chance of Screech spawning, making flashlights essential for survival. The cruel brilliance of Screech is the mechanic itself. In dark rooms where you can barely see, you must rapidly scan your surroundings for a creature that whispers once before attacking. Miss the sound, miss the location, or react too slowly and you pay in blood. In the darkness, listen carefully. That whisper might be the last thing you ignore.
Rush.
When the lights flicker, you have approximately 3 seconds to hide or die. Rush appears as a low-contrast smiling face surrounded by dark particles. It doesn't walk. It floods through rooms at impossible speed, breaking every light source it passes, leaving darkness in its wake. Direct contact means instant death. The warning is always the same. Lights flicker briefly before Rush spawns. This is your only chance to find a closet, bed, or vent. Once Rush enters the room, running is pointless. It's faster than you. It will catch you. Rush is one of 3 entities guaranteed to spawn every single run, alongside Seek and Figure. You cannot complete doors without facing Rush multiple times. The flickering lights become a Pavlovian trigger, training players to immediately abandon whatever they're doing and hide. Rush doesn't hunt, it floods through rooms like a wave. You either find cover or drown.
Ambush.
Everything dangerous about Rush except ambush comes back. This entity functions identically to Rush with one critical difference. After passing through, ambush rebounds. It turns around and rushes back through the same rooms, then again, 2 to 6 times total, each pass forcing you to react. The green glow distinguishes ambush from Rush, but by the time you notice the color, you should already be hiding. The real challenge comes from the interaction with hide. Stay in the closet too long and hide forces you out. Leave too early and ambush kills you on the return pass. Surviving ambush requires rhythm. Listen for the sound, time your exits, duck back in before the next pass. In, out, in, out. The players who master this timing survive. Everyone else learns the hard way. Ambush turns every hiding spot into a gamble. Miss the rhythm and die.
Halt.
Most entities chase you forward. Halt makes you walk backward. This entity appears after an extended light flicker, spawning behind the next door you open. Instead of a normal room, you enter a long, dark corridor lit only by Halt's glowing blue eyes in the distance. As you walk forward, text appears on screen. Turn around. Obey immediately. Halt rushes toward you when you face it. Turn your back and walk away. The text appears repeatedly, forcing you to spin around and retreat over and over until you finally reach the exit. Each failure to turn in time deals 60 damage. Halt transforms navigation into a minigame of trust and reflexes. You cannot see where you're going because you must constantly face away from your destination. The corridor seems endless when you're walking it blind. Halt doesn't chase you forward. It makes you stumble backward into the unknown.
Seek.
The first entity ever created for doors remains one of the most terrifying. Seek is a humanoid figure made entirely of black, goo-like substance with a single massive eye. It can shapeshift its mass into anything it desires, creating obstacles, hands that grab from walls, and fire that blocks your path. Warning signs appear rooms before Seek spawns. Eyes made of the same black substance blink from walls and furniture. When you reach a long hallway and Seek emerges from the ground behind you, the chase begins. You must sprint through collapsing environments, duck under obstacles, and follow guiding light to the correct doors. Seek adjusts its speed to keep the chase tense, playing with you like a cat with a mouse. One wrong turn, one failed dodge, and Seek drags you into the darkness. Seek is one of only 3 entities that can break free from the crucifix, the game's most powerful defensive item. Even holy protection can't stop it for long. Seek doesn't want to kill you quickly, it wants to play.